Alright, what is up, my Gigas, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we finished up Beast Castle, finishing off this trifecta of worlds over here. This time, we were told to head over to Disney Castle, because looks like there's trouble afoot. Let's just get going as fast as possible. The ceiling. I like that they didn't even like put a floor ceiling above. It's just black void. High shadows. Anyways, before we talk to Minnie, here's our first torn pages. If you remember back at the end of the Olympus Coliseum video, which I got right murdered in, that was not fun to edit. The 100 Acre Woods book in Merlin's house got destroyed. There are 5 torn pages throughout the world, and we're going to be collecting all of them because it's part of doing all the worlds in this game. Anyways, time for everyone's favorite, escort missions. So Minnie comes with her own set of reaction commands, and we're not really going to be using them. I'm going to use Faith here to send them away. We're going to get her up against the wall. I'm going to give her a nice little push forward. Oh, Minnie. Ow. Alright, so that's just a fun, silly way to get through that. You get her against the wall and you can push her forward. Anyways. Unfortunately, in this room, we're not able to do that. So we're just going to have to call and Faith. Our goal is to get her to the end of the room and get her up to the throne. I should also mention the Faith reaction command that we're doing. It does do damage. And this really isn't a bad place to level grind. Bolt towers give pretty solid experience. Definitely worth considering if you think you need to get the levels. Alright. So we got another accessory slot. Now we're going to equip the Sardonyx ring. This gives 1 AP, but more importantly gives 1 strength. As I talked about with the metal, 1 strength can make a lot of difference. I don't think we have anything else really worth equipping, so... Anyways. We need to go get our friend Merlin now. See if he can figure out why... Yeah, new episode was added. That was because we picked up the torn pages. Anyways, Merlin conjured up this door for us. And now... Welcome to the past. No, that's not your audio messing up, that's just how the music sounds here. They made it sound all old-timey. I kind of like it. So anyways, here's our pal Pete. There's our pal Pete. Very standard fight. just don't hit him with a finisher, because if you do, it'll send him away. Alright, so now we have these 4 windows in front of us. We're going to be tackling them in order. And we're also going to be starting to use our first summon, which we picked up at the end of the Olympus video. Using Chicken Little. Why isn't Thunder hotkeyed? So Chicken Little, he acts as kind of like a magnet, where he'll draw in nearby enemies to you and leave them prone for you to hit. I need to hotkey Thunder. I don't know why it didn't auto-hotkey. Customize. Yeah, we can throw it on X. But yeah, Chicken Little, he's very useful early game when you don't have access to Magnet yet. Now, as you can notice with summons, they do take away your party members, which is fine because your party members kind of suck. Ow! Chicken Little, when you have him out, he also does heal you for every hit you do. So he does have that kind of self-sustaining property to him. He's a really good early game summon that I feel like a lot of people just ignore because this game does a bad job explaining how summons work. Alright, so now we have the infamous window. Same as the last two, we're going to be starting off summoning Chicken Little. Draw on all the shadows. Finish them off with fire. And here is the enemy that everyone remembers. The cars. Chicken Little makes these guys a joke. Normally they're supposed to go into this berserk mode, but if you have Chicken Little whistle, they just get hit right out of it. So yeah, we're getting into the part of the game where our options start to become a lot more abundant. We're getting access to a lot of magic, we have a lot of... we're starting to get our first summons. We're getting good Keyblades. Starting to get limits. When all those rapid thrusters start spawning in, that's the final wave. And they can all just be blown up by using the finisher of Trinity. Alright. Boat Pete. This is the real Pete, not the past Pete. I went to Valor form before the fight because it actually does more... those reaction commands actually do more damage in Valor form. Coupled with the fact that because we're playing on critical mode, we start off with reaction boost. So now when we're hanging from the hook, I'm going to be not doing finishers, because if you're doing a finisher when the hang on reaction command comes up, you can very easily miss it, like what I'm about to do. And then you have to wait, kill off enemies. I kind of stopped paying attention there. I got lost in commentary. Anyways, that was Boat Pete. Now it's time for Pete. Alright, good. So this is a 5-part boss fight where he shuffles between all of the different windows that we were just in. Use the sword part of Trinity there just to end the phase immediately. Ow. Ow, fuck. Guard break is actually a really good option in this fight. Also, the audio here can really kind of... The audio can get kind of screwed up there. And that's Pete. A slide dash into 2 air slashes will get the kill on him on critical mode, thanks to the power of reaction boost. And I don't know if the air combo boost on Thingy makes a difference on our Keyblade. But yeah, that's all of Disney Castle. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. So, how long? 12 minutes? We have time. Yeah, let's go to Winnie the Pooh World. I don't have any movement options. Alright. So welcome back to the 100 Acre Wood. So there's somebody I don't know. I'm gonna come around here and pick up all these treasure chests just because I didn't get them before. Because the Olympus video was running long enough as it was. AP boost can be helpful. So Pooh's house was already there. Oh, welcome to this new place. This is Piglet's house. And there's Piglet. Yeah, there's some decent items you can get here. Stat boosting items. Unfortunately, say it with me, stupid minigames, blah blah blah. I think this is how I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do 100 Acre Wood and the other minigame world. I should mention, this minigame is just don't get hit. Which is very easy. You can just mash X and you'll be fine. Although the PS4 probably fucked it up because of 60 FPS. This is going to take longer than the actual world. In the actual Timeless River. then save Piglet, and we're done. They give you 3 minutes for that. I don't know why they give you a time limit in the first place. It's an auto-scroller. But, you know, I didn't make this game. Anywho, I think that's going to do it for this video. Next time, on Kingdom Hearts 2, we're going to be going through Floating Island and heading off to Port Royal. See you guys then.